to get their healing. There's some men that going to go through this. If I just go through this, if I just go through it, I'm going to be able to help somebody. I saw an opportunity. So instead of waiting to die, I told the deaf man, you got to stay up there. I got to live.
All right.
I'm going to go through this surgery. I'm going to take this surgery. I'm going through it. Because I got to live. Because I got to help somebody. If somebody's counting on me, just like they was counting on you, go to that cross. We was counting on it. We didn't even know it. Please make it. Please make it.
All right.
We didn't understand it. We weren't even living. Pastor, we weren't even living there, but we was saying, please, Jesus, change your mind. Please finish your assignment. Get to that cross. And he prayed, the Bible said, the second time. Father, let your will be done. Not mine, yours. And the thing is, the Bible said, God sent an angel from heaven to strengthen him. Because sometimes when you're right there, missionary, when you're just right there, sometimes you just run out and you're right there. Because trouble sometimes drains you. You ain't been through you, just keep living.
All right.
Trouble will drain you.
Amen.
Just when you get, you about to cross. You about to cross the finish line. You ain't got enough strength left to take another step. This is when God got to send you some help for help. Yeah. Jesus just need a little more strength to finish this thing. He already told the disciples what was going to happen, and it happened. They said they were going to spit on me. They was going to slap me. I can't imagine someone put some thorns on my head, nail them to my head. I'm bleeding all over the place. I can't imagine that. But the painful thing, when he said to his apostles, you're going to be offended because of me. And Peter, being the big talker that he was, oh no, not me, no, not me. But he said, no, brother, I'm going to take it even further. 3 times. You're going to deny me 3 times. 3 times. And it happened. When he got arrested, they took off and ran. Because sometimes, y'all better catch what I'm saying. There's some things you got to do for yourself.
All right.
There comes a point where there's something that God wouldn't let no one help you. That you got to pick up your own self. Because a lot of times in time God will allow people to help us. But you got to come to that point where you got to help yourself. Amen. There comes to a point where you got to see that thing yourself. Amen. God will let you he'll let somebody tell you. Then after a while, God will tell that person, now back off, leave them alone. Because they got to see it for themselves. Because some things I had to see for myself. See, God would allow the apostles to be there. When they put them on that cross, they won't nowhere to be around. Won't nobody there but the women. Apostles should have been right there at the cross. God, give him strength, give him strength, give him strength. There won't nobody to be around. Because some things you got to do for yourself. Some things you got to face yourself. For yourself. There's certain times where we got to be like the prodigal son. We got to come to ourselves. After all the word you done heard, after all the prophecies you done heard, when it comes to it, some things we got to do for ourselves. Jesus had to do this for himself, and he did it for you and I. Amen. And he went to that cross. I see the thing I like about it, when he hollered, he told the Father, 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 why have thou forsaken me? He felt the pain. He bared the sins of the whole. Everything was on him. Lying was on him. Murder was on him. Everything, all the sins of the world, that's a heavy thing for anybody to carry. That's why he had to carry it, because we couldn't do it. And the Bible said, it was between 3 and 6. The Bible said it was a darkness came upon the earth. It was the wrath of sin that Jesus was bearing that wrath. But God allowed him to go through this pain for you and I. Because, see, the Bible says he sits on the right-hand side of the Father, making intercession. How can he pull for me if he don't know how I feel? He had to come in the flesh and feel pain like we feel. So that when we about to give up ourselves, Jesus will be able to tell our Father, I know how they feel because I felt like giving up too. But you gave me enough strength when I felt that way to keep on going. And if you can do it for me, Father, you can do it for them. I felt like, Father, you have forsaken me. So when we feel like, God, you have forgotten about it, because sometimes in your lonely hours, you may feel like, God, you done forgot all about me. You healing this person, but you ain't healing me. You blessing that other person, but I ain't got mine. Sometimes, keep living. If you ain't felt this way, keep living. But Jesus knows how we feel. But the thing I like about it, his attitude in the whole thing. Because he showed he was a big man. Because after all the way they treated him, he said, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. How many of us would have said that? Some of us would have said, God, send them angels down here right now and tear up this place. Tear it up. How many of you, and you mothers, you know how y'all would have come to them children. Sometimes the father whipping that child, you want to stop the father. No, you don't whip them enough. Stop. But Mary had to look. You got to think about Mary. She had to watch her son get crucified, and she couldn't do nothing about it. Nothing. But she went through it. He had the right attitude. But the thing I like about it, it's the words he said. When you get to the end of your trial, when you know you done went through it, you done held on like you're supposed to. You've been faithful in your going through. You allow God to teach you what he wanted to teach you in your going through. When you can speak like Jesus spoke, before he gave up the ghost, he said, Father, it is finished. Amen. Devil couldn't do nothing about it. Devil couldn't do but back up. Father, I did what you asked me to do. This is what we are striving for. We want to live here in this life. Live for him daily, day by day. We want to do what God has called us to do. Oh, everybody in here got to do something. And you want to do what God called you to, not what somebody else is doing, but what God called you to do. Because one day, 2 Corinthians 5:10, I'm coming in because I told you, I'm not going to go where I was going to go. 2 Corinthians 5:10, we all got to stand at the judgment seat of Christ. Amen. And if we didn't do what we're supposed to do, we got to give account for that. Amen. We got to give account. But see, what we want to do is live for God every day. If we err, get up. That's right. Don't stay there. Get up. That's right. Amen. Don't stay there. Just get up and keep going. Give him our life. We want to do what we're supposed to do. Make good of our time so we're at the end of your life. When God has said, now I'm ready to take you home, you better say, Father, it is finished. All right.